Today we're going to talk about what not to include on your resume. Now in a previous vlog, I talked about what to include on your resume and what it should look like. But we're going to talk about what not to put because that's also very important. One thing to consider is when hiring managers and or recruiters are reading your resume, not only are they looking at your knowledge, skills, and abilities, they're also looking for potential red flags or reasons not to hire you. So we want to eliminate as many of those as possible. At the end of the day, you want to be hired based on your knowledge, skills, and abilities, your ability and desire to do the job, not based on who you are as a person. The purpose of the resume is to showcase your knowledge, skills, and abilities, your desire to do the job, and your ability to do the job, not who you are as a person. You do want to let your personality shine through, but that should come more in the interview process. For the resume, we just want to show the hiring manager that we can do the job, that we have the knowledge, skills, and abilities. So let's talk about what not to include on your resume. Number one, keep it professional. The only personal items you should include on your resume are your phone number, your email address, and home address. Anything beyond that could be construed as immature and unprofessional. Number two, and this goes to my first point, don't list any hobbies. It's great that you're a Star Wars fan or you love football, but they don't need to know about that initially. Let your coworkers find that out later once you get hired. Number three, the resume should be no longer than 3 pages tops. You want to be concise, sleek, professional, and keep in mind when they're initially looking at your resume, they're only spending seconds on that resume. So you want the most important information up front at the top and no longer than 3 pages. Number four, don't put your date of birth on your resume. No one needs to know your age. You'll include that later on once you get hired. Also, if you're a bit older, that could be used against you. Number five, feel free to include your high school diploma, but don't list the date that you graduated. Number six, I'm going to tell a story with this one. About 12 or 13 years ago, I came across a resume that number one was 10 pages long, and number two, the 10th page was a full-page picture of the applicant, of his face. And it wasn't a pretty picture. So that leads me to my next point. Don't include a picture of yourself on your resume. They'll meet you soon enough. They can also find you on social media, most likely. Number seven, when listing your work history and talking about what you did in your prior jobs, don't list the day-to-day. Focus on your accomplishments. Focus on the things that you're the most proud of and what you achieved in those jobs. Number eight, and this is probably most important, avoid spelling errors or any grammar errors in your resume. Have someone proofread it if you need to, and also make sure your dates of employment are accurate. So I hope those tips help. Good luck in writing your resume. Until next time. Is the fact that hiring managers and recruiters, when they... I hate when I get tongue-tied. And number eight, this one's probably the most important. Avoid spelling errors. Let me rethink that one. Good luck in writing your resume. It's not rocket science, but it can, well...